Hello everybody, this is Gregory with Permanent Weight Loss Made Easy, where there should be no hesitancy in your weight loss and in your weight maintenance. Today we're going to talk about you got to work up some sweat. Now before we begin, if you need help with wet loss, contact me through the Clarity FM link found here in the episode notes. I've lost over 100 pounds and I've kept it off. Coming up in May for 33 years. I can maybe help you on your journey. Now, I've talked about, in probably the most important episode, and maybe it was one of the first episodes, how you must change your paradigm if you want to lose weight. Because clearly whatever you've been doing hasn't been working. And so you have to change your paradigm. And one of the paradigmatic shifts is you have to incorporate workouts. Now, you can lose weight without working out because weight loss is really about 60% nutrition. I mean, we all know how we're supposed to eat. It's just doing that. And as I talk about, kind of the central thesis of this channel is childhood trauma or trauma that happened to you that forces you or makes you have an emotional or disordered relationship with food, which makes you overeat. Either way, it does help to work out. And I would tell you, yes, working out helps in that it burns calories. So you either can eat more and then that deficit of burning the calories lowers your overall caloric intake for the day. Or if you're eating really low calories, then exercising keeps it even lower for your daily caloric intake. But the other reason is just psychological and emotional. You get a dopamine high, it relaxes you, it's good for your heart health and so forth. And we've talked about like what's more important, strength training or cardio. We've also talked about recently how women are into this big Instagram fad right now of turning into men, essentially doing powerlifting and all these things, which, on one level is good for their health, but another level it's making them look feminine. And many times, like with a lot of the overweight men, they're getting more muscular, but they're not losing the fat. So, sweating. Gonna make you sweat. Remember CNC Music Factory song from the early 90s? This is one observation I have. I go to the gym pretty much every day, and I do like a 5-mile run, and then the next day I do a 30-minute cardio, either rowing or elliptical, and then I do strength training. So, benching, just, basic stuff, kind of the core stuff. But what I notice is like when I'm running at the indoor track and there's other people walking or running, not a lot of people are sweating. And I'm the type, and I've been this way since I started running back in the day with Stairmasters, the old rubber-sided Stairmasters, that's just with the red dots going up, if you guys remember that. I was always been a sweater. It's like I push myself. I'm one of those that pushes. So when I'm running, I try to do as well as I can. I have my best times, and I'm trying to beat them. And what I've noticed is, look, I no doubt, if you're 70 years old, there's a lot of people at my gym on the indoor track who just walk. Totally fine, right? Move the body, shock the body. I don't blame these people. But in general, like people my age or younger who are doing cardio, they're either on the elliptical and they're just barely moving, watching their phone, Netflix, whatever's on the screen, Fox News in the gym, ESPN, or they're on the rower or they're on the bike. Nobody's really pushing themselves. Other people on the track, even some of those that go run, they might run a mile, maybe 2 miles, but very gingerly run. And I'm like, look, there's got to be this inner fire in you, this inner fire, this all-consuming inner fire. If you want to lose weight, you need to earn it. It's like the incels, the involuntary celibates who just think, I want a girlfriend, and if I think really hard, knock, 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 supermodel's going to come to my door. No, if you want a hot woman, you have to earn it. You have to elevate your sexual market value. Same thing with women. If you want an attractive man, well, have a nice figure and make smart decisions. So it's the same thing. If you want to lose weight, don't go to the gym and not leave without sweating. You need to push yourself. Now, we're talking more about the cardio here. Strength training, same thing. I mean, look, if you're going to do strength training, push yourself. When we're talking about cardio, if you're going to go there and just, 20 minutes, barely want to sweat, no, what's the point? What's the point? I'm not saying you need to do chronic cardio. I'm not saying that, you do want to have like this heart rate, which is 180 minus your age. It's kind of optimal heart rate. What I'm saying is like, have a passion, have a fire. So if you're running, push yourself, be sweaty. Like afterwards, I am drenched. And I look around and no one else is drenched who's doing cardio. They're just doing that. And that's one of the reasons, not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons I've kept my weight off for all these years, is because there's a passion, there's a fire in me that keeps me doing this. And if you want to have permanent weight loss, it's something that you have to do too, whether it be strength training, whether it be getting enough sleep, whether it be taking morning walks, whether it be fasting, right? There's gotta be some drive that is pushing you daily, because permanent weight loss is daily stuff. So guys, just think about it next time. Look, and you might not be in the best shape, that's fine. But you build up to it, and you have to have a drive in you to get to the point where you're sweaty. Even if you're tired and barely struggling to run, you keep going, you keep pushing yourself, whatever motivation. When I was younger, my motivation would be like there's all these people who used to make fun of me or yelling and telling you, oh, you can't do it, you're gonna quit, you're a quitter, you're gonna quit, you can't do it. That worked sometimes for me when I was younger. Some people do zombie runs because they think somebody's chasing them to kill them. That'll make them run faster. Lots of times now I do it for the souls in purgatory. Like if I can finish at my point, I can get the souls of purgatory out and straight into heaven. You know, whatever motivates you, it doesn't matter. Just do it and work up a sweat. Guys, post in the comments. I like to hear from you. Until next time, take care. God bless and pray.